2611 mastermind and global terrorist Hafiz Saeed is another official defender-in-chief, and he's none other than the ISI-appointed Pakistan Prime Minister Imran Khan, who has, by the way, as we expected, blamed India officially on Twitter for the Lahore blast.
June 23rd, explosions ripped the city of Lahore. Terror had come to bite Pakistan in the back because a blast was in the 100-meter radius of Hafiz Saeed's house. The public anger after the blast was clearly directed towards Imran Khan. But Imran Khan is failing to read the signs. He is blatantly shielding 2611 mastermind Hafiz Saeed. This is his laughable tweet. I instructed my team to brief nation on findings of Johar Town Lahore blast investigation today. I appreciate the diligence and speed of Punjab Police's counter-terrorism department in unearthing the evidence and commend the excellent coordination of all our civil and military intel agencies. This coordination led to identifying the terrorists and their international linkages. Again, planning and financing of this heinous terror attack has links to Indian sponsorship of terrorism against Pakistan. Global community must mobilize international institutions against this rogue behavior. But here's a fact check for Imran Khan. India has exposed Pakistan on numerous fronts as they continue to foist terror on Indian soil. The latest case in point being Jammu drone attack.
That investigation is in progress. We haven't reached any conclusive stage so as to say who's actually involved. But now that we have past history of Lashkar using drones to drop weapons, to drop narcotics on this side, to drop ready-made IEDs to be planted at various locations.
From 2611 to Pulwama, India has taken a strong stand against Pakistan terror and sent out a clear message globally.
A drone was spotted over the premises of the Indian High Commission in Islamabad. This has been taken up officially with the government of Pakistan. We expect Pakistan to investigate the incident and prevent recurrence of such breach of security.
Pakistan's love for global terrorist Hafiz Saeed, who masterminded 2611 attacks, is no secret. And the Lahore blast lie is just another proof of the fact. Let's debate.
Joining us on debate, Nupur Sharma, national spokesperson of the BJP Advocate Supreme Court, continues on debate number 3. Major Gaurav Arya, consulting editor, strategic affairs at Republic Media Network. Major Yasir Janjua, defense and strategic expert, joining us live from Islamabad. And Hamid Khan, foreign affairs and strategic analyst, joining us live from London this evening. Thank you for joining us. That's the Pakistan view. Okay, so my question, Major Gaurav Arya, we will keep it very structured, fact-based. And I'd like to start. We'll give equal time to all our panelists. Major Gaurav Arya, we were covering it. I remember we were in the newsroom when the story broke. Major Arya, I remember you came on the phone, and several people came on the phone line from Pakistan at that point. There were eyewitnesses, there were policemen, and we had their sound bites. Everyone went on record. In fact, the day after the blast as well, they said it was a gas pipeline blast. Now my question is, was it a gas pipeline blast? Or was the gas pipeline blast an excuse that they were trying to keep to cover up actual Pak-sponsored terror on their soil? What's going on? Why do you think Imran Khan was forced to defend Hafiz Saeed? Major Arya.
Yeah, Niranjan, the story about the gas pipeline came out of Pakistan. It was not an Indian news channel who said it, it was Pakistanis. Then they said it was a plan to kill Hafiz Saeed. Now, there are two things that we must consider here. Whenever Pakistan has given so-called proof, against India or India's terrorism in Pakistan, Moeed Yusuf is the latest case in point. When we gave proof against Pakistan in 2611, we always said that this is the grid reference, these are the telephone recordings, this is the person, even this is the house number. This was given and this was shown on Indian television. You know, also the voice recordings between Pervez Musharraf and his generals during the Kargil war. So whenever Pakistan had done something, our proof is always, you know, this is the grid reference, this is the person, this is the house number, this is the telephone number, this is the bank account. Now the way Pakistanis do it is they call a press conference and Moeed Yusuf or somebody else from Pakistan will just say that, you know, the pointers are towards India and India has done this. There is no sense of proof, and possibly Pakistanis don't even require proof. You know, you say India and everybody starts jumping, you know, it's like that. Look at what India gave in terms of dossiers. Exact grid references, latitudes and longitudes of Pakistani terror camps. Exact locations, recordings, voice recordings of President Pervez Musharraf at that time, or the army chief, sorry, who was in Beijing at that time, during the Kargil time I'm talking about. And also the handlers in Karachi during 26/11 Niranjan. What they're saying is not proof. This is not proof. This is literature. You know, and that is why, even previously, I'll just take 10 seconds more. When the DG ISPR and Shah Mahmood Qureshi, their external affairs minister, a few months back also, they had a press conference in which they said that, you know, India has terrorist camps. Yeah. Not one address was given. I listened to the entire press conference. Not one data was given. All they said, Haryana has 60, you know, UP has 50, Madhya Pradesh has this, Delhi has this. Random figures. Yeah. Where are the addresses? Where are the mobile numbers?
Yeah. You know, Hamid Khan. Yeah, Hamid Khan. When 26/11 happened, right? When 26/11 happened, you know about the dossiers we shared. You know what was in that dossier? You want to hear the tapes? You can still play out the tapes. People were in the tapes.
I know.
Terrorists.
I know.
Tapes, pictures, caught red-handed. Please show us the pictures. Play the tapes. We'd like to hear from you.
Yes.
Please play the tapes.
Let me tell you one thing. Pakistan have been victimized. Pakistan's been targeted of state terrorism by India for decades. You have to understand that Pakistan has provided dossiers everywhere. Secondly, Kulbhushan Yadav, Surbajit Singh, listen to me please. Surbajit Singh, Kulbhushan Yadav, and then there's a long ongoing history using the Afghan soil and having so many consulates to train all raw agents to penetrate in Pakistan. It's a long history.
No.
We have the data. We have provided the data,
Hamid Khan.
You have not seen.
Hamid Khan, only because I have very little time on the debate.
Yes,
Hamid Khan, I have exactly 8 minutes. 1 second, I have exactly 7 minutes.
The data is given, and this time India is
data, proof.
This is all the data is given.
What is the proof?
All the calls to Indian, all the calls translated from Pashto to Hindi. All the calls translated from Pashto to Hindi, all the mastermind and every culprit person has been brought to justice, and all the links up with India has been given to all the press, all the relative countries, and yes, why don't you show that? I will show you. I can show you. I can show you that Pakistan has provided all the numbers. Pakistan have provided the links between the Afghan person and the links between Indian raw consulate working in Delhi. There is a link. Okay. Then Pakistan has provided that it is a complete plan by India. And I am surprised. Yeah. I was surprised the way Indian media was doing.
No, we are also very surprised.
Small blast.
No, we are all very surprised. Hamid, we are very surprised. What are you saying? What are you saying? Where is the proof?
All evidence. Pakistan has provided evidence.
Okay, Hamid.
Pakistan has provided evidence.
Yeah, okay, Nupur, come in. Okay, I'll give 1 minute. I'll interrupt you, Nupur. Hamid, we have a See, in India, we have something called a structured debate backed by facts and research.
Yes,
okay? In this structured debate format, sir, 1 minute. 1 minute. In this structured format of the debate, I will give 60 seconds to Nupur to please,
that's fine.
Question you. Yeah, 60 seconds starts now, Nupur.
Well, for the life of us, Ranjan, all that Pakistan can ever provide proof of is how they provided protection and shelter to banned, sanctioned terrorists like Osama bin Laden, to Mr. Hafiz Saeed, who I must remind this gentleman, when the blast happened, their IG police Imran Ghani described as a very high-profile personality, and that Pakistan would have suffered a severe loss had something happened to him. I mean, आपका national treasure होगा, a banned terrorist, not for the rest of us. So who is actually behind state-sponsored terrorism is for everybody to see. The jury is out. Secondly, and most importantly, let's not forget their own head of state once, Mr. Pervez Musharraf, went on record to say, yes, of course, ISI engages actively so in training these terrorists, in ensuring that the youth of Pakistan becomes suicide bombers and God knows what all of future.
No, I want to ask
so
him.
that's
I want
the
to ask
only
him.
proof. For
Yeah.
that matter, I also have proof. Allow me. I also have proof.
I have exactly 1
Nobody
minute left.
Nobody less than the junior interior minister of the Pakistani government, Shahriar Afridi.
Let me ask him.
Going on record
Nupur.
to say we want to protect Hafiz Saeed at all costs.
No,
Inshallah.
you know, we want to ask.
And
We want to ask.
you
No, I want to
also
ask Major
give- you
Janjua.
also give him credit
Nupur,
by
Nupur.
allowing
Let me give
him to
let me give
throw
60
this party.
seconds uninterrupted. Like I give you 60 seconds uninterrupted. 60 seconds uninterrupted to Major Janjua. Major Janjua, please tell us on the debate. Do you have tapes? Do you have proof? You're making these claims. On that day, you called it gas explosion, gas pipeline explosion, including your own police. It's on record. It was played out on Pakistani media channels, websites. I have them all open here. How did gas pipeline blast become? First of all, we said if it's a terror attack, terrorists attacking terrorists in Pakistan, I mean, you know, it's come back to bite you. But how are you? I mean, when did you start openly backing Saeed and blaming India for such gas pipeline blasts and terror attacks?
Niranjan, if you have learned the
60
methods
seconds.
of investigation, it's as simple as that. Who has the interest in killing Hafiz Saeed?
Oh.
If Pakistan is protecting him, Pakistan will not blast his house. By the way, he was not even in the house.
Exactly.
He was jailed.
Exactly.
So your plan failed. The other thing, no, don't interrupt, please. I got 50 seconds for uninterrupted talk. The other thing is, Pakistani government ministers and the National Security Advisor and the IG police have come on record in a press conference and said Peter Paul David and Eid Gul, supported by Indian Raw. We've got telephone numbers, conversations, WhatsApp, mobile phone calls, and bank account transactions. Everything is on record that goes to prove that Raw was involved in this, and the dossier is this. So what else do you need? If you think it's a gas pipeline attack, can you please show it on the television? We have said it, and we've got proofs, and investigation is ongoing. And once it's known, it will be given to the United Nations as well.
Okay,
and this is what Prime
time's up.
Minister Imran Khan has said.
Major
You are
Janjua.
financing the terror.
Major Janjua, I'll give last 30 seconds to Major Gaurav Arya and then I'll end the debate because I've run out of time. See, Major Gaurav Arya, he contradicted himself. He first said, why would we attack? India wants to attack. And then he said, India wants to attack, but he was not even at home. And then he said, some Peter Pan, and he spoke about proofs. Where is the proof? Major Gaurav Arya, 30 seconds.
The thing is that, इन लोगों ने अपने IG को और अपने आर्मी चीफ को खुदा बना रखा है. They have gone on record. What does it mean? What sort of a statement is they have gone on record? Let them go on any record. Where is the proof? 26/11 की proof television पे दिखाई हमने. You show it on television. You show it to the Indians. You tell the Indians that you have done this wrong, and we are showing you the proof. Some proof which this major had not seen. Some proof this Hamid Khan has not seen. But they believe them because they think that he's Khuda. Army chief ne bol diya, ISI chief ne bol diya. How does that matter? This nonsense is bought and sold in Pakistan, not in any civilized country. Show us the proof on television.
Okay, thank you for
Show
that.
the proof.
Major Gaurav, I completely run out of time. We'll have a longer debate. Hamid Khan, Major Janjua, Major Gaurav Arya, Nupur Sharma, thank you for joining us. We'll have a longer debate, but it's ridiculous. Nobody's going to buy it. Thank you very much. And goodbye, ladies and gentlemen. Arnab will be back on the debate tomorrow at 9 p.m. And before I sign off from the debate tonight, we just want to let you know something that has kept our newsroom buzzing with excitement. We are now on Telegram. You can get all the biggest news articles of the day, the trending videos, the breaking news updates on your mobile phone. All you have to do is go to the Telegram app, type Republic, search for Republic and subscribe. Every breaking news update, every latest input right through the day will be straight on your phone. Join us on Telegram. Arnab back on the debate at 9 p.m. tomorrow. Good night.